if this is letter 0, this is letter 1, this is letter 2, it's going to be, and maybe this whole string is A, it's going to be A sub 0 to times 32 to the 0th, which is 1, plus A sub 1 times 32 to the first, which is 32, plus A sub 2 times 32 squared. Yeah, I got that right. So that extends out to the whole word. Now, the thing, like I said, that's not quite obvious is this works if you start counting from this side. If you don't get the same numbers as I do. Now, the reason is not because I just like to count backwards. The reason is because this is how it works out when you use a Horner's rule. So if I was to expand this out all the way to n, then I end up with a bunch of power computations, 2 to the n, or 2 to some number less than n minus 1. Those are very expensive mathematically in the processor because it basically just does a whole bunch of loops, and it's remember I said that with the hash function you want to be fast, and if you do all these power calculations you're not fast. So Horner's rule is a way of saying something like a to the 0 plus a to the 1 times 32. This becomes, I'm going to get the math wrong because I don't like math, times 32. And then you multiply this times 32 plus a, oh, I got my numbers wrong. This is a2, this is a1, plus a0. I told you to get it wrong. It says a to the second times 32 plus a to the first, and then this is all times 32 plus a to the 0. Now, if you remember back to your algebra days where you were learning how this works, multiply this 32 through here, and you'll end up with a2 32 squared plus a1 32 plus a0, which is the same thing that I had up here, right? And so the reason that it gets rewritten this way is you can actually just do this in a simple for loop or a while loop, because on each iteration of the loop, you multiply times 32 and add the next one. And then, so that just ends up growing, because in the next loop, you do this, 32 plus whatever. And then the next loop, you do this, 32 plus the next one, and so on. And so when you're all done, this leading guy gets multiplied by 32 times 32 times 32 times 32 all the way down. So that becomes that power function. Make sense?
Does it matter if you decided that that was a at 0 and then a at 1? Cause
you mean this way?
Yeah.
Well, no. Yes, you won't get the same number as me.
Oh, I see. So this is what will give us the right output. It only matters so
that you can match my output.
Gotcha.
As long as it's processed the same way, you'll get there.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the only problem. If you reverse these, in this case, you're going to take the value of c times 32 squared, and the other way, you would take the value of t times 32 squared. You're going to get different.
You'd be off there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So if you want to match my output exactly, which you do because you want to get maximum points, then you want to do it that way. All right. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, my problem was because you didn't want to mod until the end.
Yeah.
You didn't. I had to reread the instructions to figure out that you wanted size t as the variable size to push off the top end before I got it to match.
That's actually a good point. Now, I know that all of you are following the instructions and doing this work only on the Linux system. And so, for those of you that might accidentally be not doing it on the Linux system and might accidentally be doing it on a computer that is a 32-bit machine and not a 64-bit machine, you will not get the same answers as me. And the reason is because your integer overflow is going to happen at 32 bits, not 64 bits. And on the Linux server, it's a 64-bit machine, and so your integer overflow size t, that variable size t, is a 64-bit number, which means you can add a lot before you get an overflow.
I think you get to the first 12 characters before it starts going off.
I don't know. But anyway, so some of you, if you're doing that, if you're actually using trying to do this on a 32-bit machine, you will get a different number. Okay, other questions on housing? Yeah.
For the hashing function, that should be within the hash table class,
Yes, it
right? Okay,
No one else cares about your hash function. Okay? No one
Gotcha.
else should even know.
right.
They just hope you did a good hash function. So something that was kind of funny this week, though. You guys remember the backstory for the housing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the HR guy, Bryce,
Mhm.
right? I got a call from a recruiter named Bryce. Recruiters, HR, they're about the same. And I was like, how do you know?
Is
I
he going to
just
ship you
picked
off to
that
Mars?
name out of random.
About a wonderful startup opportunity.
No, he was actually trying to sell me employees. He wasn't trying to take
Oh.
me.
Mm.
He was like, you
Okay.
probably want someone to help you, don't you?
I've got a whole class.
Yeah. You can tell I told him what I needed. He's like, oh, I don't think we have people like that. So, okay, any other questions on housing?
Would you be opposed to generalizing the one first class